Hello, my name is Victoria Quaynor. I'm a child rights and youth advocate. I'm a member of the Young People's Action Team on Generation Unlimited, the global action team. I'm also a student at the Ghana Institute of Journalism. I'm a volunteer with Dream Believe Achieve, DBA, Peace Jam Ghana, Curious Minds Ghana. I also we do program as part of Curious Minds. We do programs on issues of young people with their rights and that of children. So we do it on radio. We also do community outreaches and some TV talks. So Ghana recorded the first COVID-19 case on the 16th of March 2020. And at that time, it was a whole, the country was really, tense. But for me, I really felt the impact because I went to Germany and then I got back, I think on the 4th or on the 5th of March. And so when Ghana recorded on the 16th, I had a lot of people calling in, especially journalists from some respected media houses in this country, Ghana, calling me to, question me that they heard that, I traveled. And when I came back, was I tested? And I said, no, I wasn't tested. It's just that we had to fill a form at that time. So, for me, it was really a whole thing, like a whole mood for me because I was really tense. I was so scared. I had sleepless nights because, me having the calls from journalists who were writing stories of COVID-19 cases, who were writing stories of the outbreak and all of that, calling me to ask me if I've been tested. For me, it was a whole big deal for me. I was so tense, and honestly, I would say that I was depressed at that time because I couldn't really sleep. I was thinking, if I had COVID-19, what would be my story? Like, would people even appreciate, come closer to me, like getting closer to me and would not stigmatize me? The fear of stigma was there. How would they even treat my family? Like, the whole thing, would I just be taken away? Because what even killed my spirit was the fact that at that time, we always see stories of dead people, like who had passed as a result of COVID-19. We never saw stories of people recovering. So for me, it was so scary. Like, I was just thinking, would I be isolated, taken to a different place altogether? Would I see my family again? So I was scared for my life. I was really scared I was going to die because of the way I was watching things on TV and all of that. Lo and behold, I never had COVID-19. And that was the story. Like, I never had COVID-19. But I also was affected because of the fact that schools had to be closed down. And my internship to we had to like end the internship, like kind of like, and start a virtual internship, but that wasn't so like intense. That wasn't so much benefiting because most of the things say, oh, you're now trying to work on COVID-19 cases and all of that. So I should just hold on and all of that. So I really did affect my internship. Also, I couldn't really get to chat with my friends. I couldn't go to host our programs, like the radio programs that we do have. And we didn't have the programs again because it all ended, like because of the COVID-19. We had the lockdown and everything. So, we couldn't do the programs too again. So that really did affect me in a way because I was so scared and so tensed about the crisis. So how did I really survive from this? Aside the fact that I couldn't do the programs and some of the programs that I've applied to, some conferences, things that I've applied to had to be cancelled. They sent emails telling, oh, because of COVID-19, we can't have it, and it's something that we can't, do away with. It had to be cancelled, and for me, it also brought another shock because it looked like we never prepared for COVID-19 and its consequences. The other thing has to do with how I was able to survive. So I have an initiative called the Friday Feeling Tips. So the Friday Feeling Tips, is an initiative where I talk about give advice, mental health, social issues on my Instagram page, and then I share it. So I used to do the writing, like the written one. But during COVID-19, it really pushed me to start doing the video one of it. just to also tell people that I stand with you, I am with you. You are not alone. If you are feeling tense, mental health issues and all of that, you are not alone. We are in this fight together, and we shall win together. So that pushed me to do more videos of the Friday feeling tips. And for me, that was so encouraging because the responses from people, it was helping people get out of, mental issues, like, helping them to know that, hey, somebody is there for you. Somebody, you can also stand up for yourself and all of that. I also started, doing one or two like conversation, kind of writing stories, like more of my articles, and then writing how things were going and all of that. So basically, that was what I also did, and I started cooking more. Some of the things that I had never tried before, I started trying them, like, some chapatis. I've never done chapati before, but that I really tried how to do chapatis and pizza and some other new stuff. Like, I tried my way to be creative, not to also get so bored, because if I get so bored at home and I'm so depressed, it might really affect me. So I tried every means to get creative and make my own way out of the COVID-19 pandemic. So basically, that's was how I also managed my little way out of COVID-19 pandemic. And now I can fully say that the radio program is ongoing, because in Ghana now, things have been eased now. We now have the lifting, the ban on lockdown has been lifted. We now have we churches are operating, but with a defined number and all of that. So I think that now things are getting back to normal, and I hope that things really get back to normal, and then we can move back to our lives as individuals, enjoy whatever that we really have. This, based on all the things I went through, it gave me another reflection. One thing that I want to say to everybody is that just be strong. It's not easy. Yes, it's not easy. Some of us lost our family members and all of that, but we can go through this successfully if we are strong together. So thank you so much.